In this video, you're going to learn about how to simplify expressions with exponents. Now, let us recall about the different laws of exponents that we have learned. So if we have a raised to m times a raised to n, so we are multiplying here the same base, and what we're going to do is just copy the base and add the exponents. So we have here example, x squared times x cubed is equal to x to the fifth power. Now, in dividing, again, same base here, a. What you're going to do is copy the base and subtract the exponents. So, numerator exponents minus the denominator's exponent. Example, x to the 6th power divided by x cubed is equal to x cubed, 6 minus 3. Now, if we have a, or the quantity a raised to m raised to another power n, simply what you're going to do is multiply these two exponents. So, m times n. So, copy the base and multiply the exponents. Example, we have 2 raised to 2 raised to another power 3 or third power, that is equal to 2 raised to the 6th power, 2 times 3, and that is equal to 64. If you're going to multiply 2 6 times. Now, we have here the product of a power rule. So we have a times b here raised to n, or the quantity a times b raised to n is equal to, simply understood, a has 1 as exponent, same as b. So 1 times n, that is n, and 1 times n for b, that is also equal to n. So the answer is a raised to n times b raised to n. So this is the example. Simply 2 raised to 3, x raised to 3, and y raised to the third power. And if you want to simplify 2 raised to the third power, that is equal to 8. Then x cubed, y cubed. Now, we have here a quotient raised to a power. So it means that we need to distribute also the exponents outside the parentheses here. So understood, a has 1, so 1 times n, that is n. And 1 for b also, times n, that is n. So a raised to n divided by b raised to n. So we have here an example. Understood, there is 1, so that is x squared divided by y squared. And then here, any number raised to 0 is equal to 1. So let's say 3 raised to 0, that is equal to 1. Now, we have here negative exponents. If you have a negative exponents here, understood, there is a denominator 1. So what you're going to do is get the reciprocal of this. So that is now 1. And then here, it becomes the denominator. But once it is in the denominator, it becomes positive, the exponent. So example, if I have 3 raised to negative 2, that is equal to 1 over 3 raised to 2. This one becomes the denominator and becomes positive. So now let's apply those laws of exponents. Simplify the following, express your answers with positive exponents. Take note of this, positive exponents. So if you got negative, you need to change it to positive exponents by applying the negative rules for exponents. So I have here multiplication, means the product law of exponent. If you are multiplying, just simply copy the base and add the exponent. So that is x to the 10th power. Here, what are you going to do with this? Raised to another power here. Simply, understood there is 1, multiply this. So if you want to do it yourself first, you can pause the video and unpause if you are ready. Now, that is 2 cubed and then x raised to the 6th power. And you can still simplify this one because we are asked to simplify, means 2 cubed, that is equal to 8. So that is 8x to the 6th power. Now, for number 3, that is m raised to 42. Simply 7 times 6. And here, we have here m raised to the 5th power times m raised to the negative 7. It means we're just going to add 5 plus negative 7, and that is equal to negative 2. Right? Okay, so negative 2 means that is now m raised to negative 2. And what is m raised to negative 2? We are not allowed to have negative exponents, so we can get the reciprocal of that. and put that m raised to negative 2 in the denominator, it becomes positive. Now, here, what are you going to do? If you're going to apply the quotient rule, you're just going to subtract the exponent, right? So it means this becomes positive now. Change the sign to subtrahend. That is m is equal to 15. Or simply, you can put this up here. Since this is negative, you can bring it up to the numerator and it becomes positive. And then, you're going to multiply that. In multiplying, you're adding the exponent. So it's just like you have now m to the 8th power times m to the 7th power becomes positive. Still, that is equal to m raised to 15. Now, what about this one? Simply, 3 times negative 5, just copy the base. That is x raised to negative 15. Divided 5, multiply also this one, 7 times negative 5, copy the base x, and that is equal to x raised to negative 35. Now, it's not final yet, because you have here positive and or negative exponents. So what are you going to do? Applying the quotient rule, it means we are going to subtract the exponent. Why x is equal to 20? Because negative 15 minus negative 35, dividing the same base, so we need to subtract the exponent. This becomes plus. So you are adding negative 15 plus 35, so that is positive 20. So x raised to 20. Now, what about here? Okay, so we are dividing here. So we can simplify this by applying the quotient rule. First, negative 72 divided by 9, that is 8, negative 8. For x, we have 6 here, minus 4, that is 2. And why I don't have y here? Because I know that this is equal to 1 if I'm going to subtract, right? Y, that is, for y, that is 3 minus 3. And that is equal to y raised to 0. And any number raised to 0 is equal to 1. So this one, simply, you can cancel that. That is equal to 1, right? So multiplying it by 1, still the same as this number. For z, 3 minus 2, that is 1. So that's why there's an exponent 1 here. Okay, number 8. Okay, all of this is raised to 0. It means that is 1. Now, I have here m raised to negative 5 divided by n raised to negative 8. So you notice they are both negative. So what I'm going to do is just flip them. That is, n raised to negative 5 will now go to the numerator, and m raised to negative 5 will go to the denominator. Just flip, and it becomes positive. That's the final answer. So that's how you're going to simplify expressions with exponents. So apply the rules that you have learned. That's all for this video, and thank you for watching. Bye!